So I'm on my way back down towards the park in the end of my street to see if those trucks are still there, emptying out the trash, like picking up the trash, because that's where a lot of people have their tents behind there. So I want to make sure that, I don't know, dude, they are far back there. What the fuck are they doing? Oh no. It's 7:52 in the morning on Saturday, and this is when they clear out the tents and the homeless off the fucking, what's it called? Under the bridge. Oh no. I don't think they can go on the train tracks though, and that's where they live. They live on an old set of train tracks. Shit, it's fucking cold. Dude, they are back there. Shit. What the fuck? Are you serious? They're clearing it out. They're clearing it out. What are you guys doing?
Clearing out.
All those people? All those people?
Yeah, they were told to leave days ago.
When?
They were told to leave days ago.
No. No! Fucking monsters. Not you guys, you have a job to do. Jesus fucking, they never leave them alone. They never leave them alone. 60-year-old woman, I don't know where the fuck she is now. Unbelievable. Okay, y'all want to see the bridge where they kick them out every fucking morning? Dude, I'm done. I don't know where I just bought her a table, my washer, my washing machine, that's gone. She took my washing machine by accident, so now that's gone. Coffee table, chairs. I was about to bring her 2 more chairs that are out in my parking lot right now. So they cleared them out days ago. Of course, right before, in between the holidays, right? Right, because they can never just leave them alone. Dude, I'm livid. All right, here we go, right? There's the park we were just at. That's the end of my street. That's where they were living on the train tracks, right? We were just in those trees. Now, there's the other park where people know not to live because too many people can see, right? So that's an administration building of some sort right there. That big brick one. I love these rivers. Wish they weren't so fucking trashy. Brocktons beautiful. They just let it go to shit. They think this is how you fix it. Fuck. Right after Thanksgiving, beginning of December. This is fucking crazy. There's probably one of them right now. At the car. Panhandling. Yep. Look at her blanket. Look at her in her blanket. She was just at a car window. Right? She's talking to somebody in the park. Alright. So there's a couple bridges. See that triangle top right there? That's the fucking City Hall, dude. Alright, here's one of them. They kick them out of here all the time. See all the trash from them chilling. This is where they put their stuff. Their beds right here. And right here. See? Right there. There's somebody's stuff with one of those like medical crisis blankets. Pretty sure they gave those to the children when they were locked up in cages when the whole immigration thing. So every place, right down there, that beautiful light brick building with the circular thing, that's the fucking courthouse. That's the courthouse, right? So we're back to the park right there, the train tracks right there, bridge, court. Now we're going to the other bridge that they kick them out of a lot of times. And actually, a lot of times there's veterans sleeping under these bridges, which really bothers me, especially because during the summer, the fireworks on shut up, Joe. The fireworks on another street are really loud and really bad all summer. So I feel really bad for the veterans. Okay. So this is the gas station that everybody goes to. All right. And then right there is City Hall, okay? City Hall. Over here, oh, perfect. I wonder how long they're gonna wait to kick them out. I'll be back in a couple days and they will not be here, I promise you. They just kicked them out a couple days ago, they're gonna come get them next. Hold on. Alright, so this is right across the street from City Hall. Like, I mean right across the street. There's City Hall right there. Right there. The next block over. So they kicked them out, from what I know, like a couple times a week from right here because we have a lot of people coming to see the mayor traveling this way, you know. Rich, important, powerful people, those types. So nobody wants to see that, right? Too real for everybody. So we're gonna head back now. So remember when we were walking after we left, like behind the train tracks where they were throwing everything out, and we saw that girl panhandling in the blanket? So my fucking phone died after we went from under the bridge, and that girl ended up being in the park where I was cutting through. I was cutting back through the park to get home to go charge my phone. and she came up to me and asked me for a cigarette. So I had to roll it because I roll my cigarettes. So I said, yeah. I put my bag down to start rolling a cigarette, and we started talking, and she asked me, like, if I had seen something that she dropped. I said no. She asked me for a couple of things that I didn't have, but I had put a vest, a guest vest, and a big bottle. In case I saw that lady I was telling you guys about, I said her name, and I didn't want to, because I didn't ask her if she wanted me to use her name or not, but the lady I was looking for, I had that in case I saw her. So I gave her those, and then started talking about something. She was asking me if I'd seen her shit or whatever, and then I asked her if she had any kids. She said 4, and I asked her how young her youngest one was, because one of these programs I'm in, you have to have substance abuse issues, but also your youngest has to be under 3 or 4. Hers was fucking 14, so I was like, fuck. But my recovery coach, I was gonna refer her to her, and then all of a sudden she said her name. My recovery coach happens to live a couple streets down from me, so she knows. She was like, I said her name, my recovery coach, and she was like, that's my friend. I've known her for whatever, and we were close and whatever. So then she started telling me that she wanted to get out and that she didn't want to be out here anymore. She had two open heart surgeries, a pacemaker. She had just lost her sister a month ago, man. Like, oh, I felt so bad, man. She just relapsed during the summer. She had 3 years clean. But that's what happens. That's part of it, unfortunately. Relapse is part of it. She's still alive, and she wants to do better. So as long as she's still alive and wants to do better, there's a chance. I believe her too. She didn't look like she was. She didn't look bad. She didn't look bad. So I'm hoping it won't take too much to get her back healthy. It's only been, let's say 6 months, maybe a little longer. So, I didn't have a fucking pen on me the one fucking time. I don't have a pen on me. And, I couldn't write down my number, but I wrote it down in case I see her again, because I'm going back out. But, I'm gonna meet with her. I'm gonna meet her somewhere on Monday, so I can hopefully get her in and get her some help. She was really nice. I like her a lot. I'm glad that I ran into her. So I gotta go to Vicente's anyways, which is past my doctor's, and it's like a block or 2 away, like 2 blocks away from the shelter and Needle Park. When I say the park, I'm referring to Needle Park, which is right next to the shelter. I'm not talking about the park down the end of my street. That is a park, but it's not the park. That's up the north side, Needle Park. So we're not going to go up there, but you'll be able to see. And there shouldn't be too many people out there today, hopefully. Because I'm not trying to, like, I'm just trying to show you guys the area today. And then I will, like, I am going to do interviews and stuff like that with people out there, so that you will be able to see them, but just, I don't want to do too much of that today. So it's really nasty out. It was like sleet, rain, snowing, and the wind in Brockton is so brutal, dude. It's so bad. It's a thing. It's a big thing. So, it's nasty out there, but we're going to go up to Vicente's because I need to get dinner, and I'm going to show you guys the shelter and Needle Park. Alright, so I'm just leaving my house and it's snowing for the first time all year. So I live in the middle of like 3 different churches. This fucking Catholic one just moved in and they're ridiculous. And there's another one. Churches out here. So many. Like little ones that like rent. I love where I live, honestly. For the area. So it's snowing for the first time. It's really nasty out. It's cold. It hurts. I have like layers on layers. I have shorts, leggings, then my pants. Then I have a long sleeve Henley thermal, a sweatshirt, and then like a windbreaker, and then this giant puffy shirt. This fucking bag won't stay on my fucking arm. Alright. So I have to go to Vicente's to make dinner. So that's where we're going now, but I'm going to show you guys, the park and the shelter. Like I mentioned earlier, ooh, fuck, it's Needle Park. So this is Main Street, where the parade was, where the courthouse, the district attorney is, the health center, and then on the street over, there's the homeless. There's someone's blankets right there. You'll find blankets, because there's a lot of like abandoned or closed down businesses. Ooh, no. Fuck you, man. Not hello. Dude, my hand is freezing. So this is the courthouse. This, down that street is where we were earlier. That white building next, in front, behind the lights. That's where we were at in the tunnels. This is the courthouse. That's the DA's office. So it's really fucking cold out. It's not comfortable. It's funny, so you have that parade a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, you have that parade out here, and then around the same time they removed the homeless from the train tracks, which I don't understand why, because you had no one knew they were back there except for like the city and like some people, but you couldn't see it. It was way back. So there's a lot of closed down businesses where people sleep in the doorways. The fucking buildings. There's City Hall. Again, right there. Really nice health center right there. One of the best doctors I ever had was there. I love her. Christ, stupid bag. The reason why I'm like talking while filming and not like speeding it up like I did earlier, so that you guys could see how far of a walk it really is. My house was a block from where I started filming. City Hall. See, look at the light post. They got all the lights up, all the decorations up. At the same time, they're clearing out the fucking homeless camps. This bougie ass fucking place. Dude, they put this shit in there. Like, and there's condos. This whole building, it's condos for fucking rich people, dude. That's what they're doing. They're putting these rich people condos up there when there's a fucking housing crisis. One right there, there, then there's two down there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just getting the wall. You too. Ooh, the firefighters. Strand. That was a big fire. The Strand movie theater. Strand movie theater went up in flames and a ton of people died. That was like 100 years ago, something like that. I remember seeing it at City Hall. You know what? I'm gonna put clips and pictures of City Hall in this video too, so you guys can see the contrast. And that's what I'm trying to demonstrate, is the contrast. Just a block away. Just a block away. Same street. One street over. Like 2 blocks away. 3 blocks away. The City Hall is in the middle of the homeless shit. And not just the homeless shit, but like the hustle shit. And the crime shit. Because these people have no choice but to do crimes because they can't even get their motherfucking IDs. Got parking tickets that they'll never be able to afford. I had to pay $500 for excise taxes for 2 years when I only had the car for 1. I proved that. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that they were revoked. They had to be canceled by me. So they still charged me, even though I could prove I didn't have the plates for that year. So I paid $500 fucking last week. Then they hit me with 2 motherfucking parking tickets. I can't even get. Okay, so fine. You don't want to give me my license back because parking tickets? That's fine, because driving's a privilege. I couldn't get a fucking state ID because of these 2 fucking parking tickets. These people don't have $120. They don't have $200, $300 for fucking parking tickets, especially because you pay that money and you still gotta wait to get your ID. Then you gotta wait to get a job. Like, they need that money that day. Alright, so this is the health center. That's where we all go. This is where the parade was at. Best doctors ever right there. And that's one of the bridges that they sleep under down there. Again, City Hall, 1 block over. Alright. We're coming up on the block, is what they call it. So the health center's right here, right? One of my friends, her sister, was standing right here, right? Right in the corner. Car missed the curve and drove right into her and fucking killed her, dude. It was so bad. That happened twice. They actually just repaired it like a couple months ago. Alright, so we're still walking by the health center. Now there, right there, that like tan building with the white windows, that's the DTA. Like food stamps, housing, shelter stuff, like cash benefits, like all your benefits and stuff. That's where that is. That's the DTA. Dude, my hands are fucking hurting. Dude, it is fucking brick. Alright, this is Green Street. One of the worst streets in Brockton. Division of Unemployment Assistance, which is bullshit. Look. People live in that alcove. See all the trash cans? People have to come up from the city and clean it up. There's always clothes and blankets there. Lots of trash too. It really is cold. Alright, we're almost there. One more block. Alright. This intersection's a bitch. So that's the firehouse right there. We're gonna pass that later. Now we gotta fucking wait. You gotta run this shit. You gotta hope there's somebody nice that'll stop for you. Alright, so we're here. This is the block. Church right there, where they sleep outside, as you can see. It's another church where they hang on the steps, but if you go inside, they do provide, I think, food and clothes on certain days. There's Needle Park with the tents up. See, they're straight out in the shit. No cover. And this is Needle Park. Where I lost a couple of my friends. If you go past that tree line, that big fat tree, there's 3 trees. One on the side, one in the middle, and one on the right and the left. If you go past those, they'll pull up on you and ID you and search you. And now this is the Mainspring shelter. The war zone, the zoo itself. It looks nice, and it is when you go in, but just the front. Like the entrance, otherwise it's like barracks. It's a nice old building. They just don't keep it up because they don't care enough. Waiting to go inside, wait for somebody. And this is the side of the shelter where they gotta line up to come in. I don't want to get anybody on here. I just want to wait right there. And this is Spring Street. This is one of the worst streets, especially during the summer. Hi, how you doing? And now this is, it's not called Jack's Place, it's something else, but there's another one called Jack's Place, and it's like a rooming house, but a really like a really, really nice one. Super handicap accessible and stuff like that. It's really nice. Jeff's Place. This one's Jeff's Place, and then the other one down the north side is Jack's Place. This is Spring Street. This is where people get picked up. Throughway from one side of the block to the other. Dude, this dude better not be fucking right now. I don't think so. Awful close to that. This is another one. This is a shithole though. Tiny little rooms. No one takes care of it. So now we're gonna cut through. Now we're coming up on Coat in the Haven, and that's where you can get Narcan and stuff, and it has recovery resources and shit. So actually a lot of people out here do use their services, but I don't know, like I've said, it's just not enough. Another church right there. That one's gorgeous. That one's beautiful. That's why I hate this. It's so nice, but no one takes care of the buildings. So we're coming up on the firehouse and the dispensary. This is the one I go to. It's like 4 blocks, 5 blocks from my house. So that's the church. That's Cope. And that's the firehouse. They're amazing. So we just went in an actual square, like where those lights are. That's where we had to run across the street. So there's the church, Hope, the dispensary. It's beautiful, actually, inside. They have these sweatshirts that say "Got Narcan" on them that everyone wears. I love those. They have those there. That's the fucking church, dude. Look at that, huh? So this is the block. This is the other place where people be, other than the park, the Needle Park. There's another church right there. That's where a lot of people sit on the steps. I used to sit on those steps. That's the liquor store where everyone sells drugs in the back. This is where I met my daughter's dad, up here. On the other side of this place with the wash hour on it. So if you see wash hour right there, it used to be cut in two with a little convenience store next door called Mini Mart. But since there was way too many shootings, they had to shut it down. When I first moved out here, there was this kid and his friends sitting in the parking lot right there. Someone pulled up on him and shot them. One of them got shot 4 times and lived. And then the other one died, unfortunately. So that's Wash Hour, and the Mini Mart used to be connected to that. And now this is Vicente's, which is connected to the health center, the pediatric part. And then that gas station right there, that's Stop and Gas, but we call it Stop and Get Shot. I don't call it that, but everyone else does. That's where all the crackheads be, waiting to fuck around with each other and do their things and whatnot. But that's one of the worst places in this city right there. With a church, another one right there. That's L Street Church, where they do the meals that I was telling you about. That's the church we used to sit on the steps. See? There used to be a Mini Mart. They shut it down because there was too much, not just fucking shootings and stuff, but way too much drug activity. That's where we all used to be at. They used to sell crack out of the Mini Mart. Like, they had to deal with the guy. Ooh, ran it. I don't know if he ran it, but some guy who worked there, they had to deal with him, so he let him sell out of there. Mini Mart, liquor store, where they sell shit behind, church, and then another church, health center, grocery store. Now I gotta go in. You guys can see my walk home. Bye. It's Green Street. It goes all the way down to behind the medical center. That's where the parade was. Well, it came up and turned around here. That's where the horses were. Oh my God, that's an Amazon bag. That's an Amazon bag with a pillow in it. I used to use those bags when I delivered for Amazon. That's crazy. I've had a bag too before too. That's the Parkway. Down the end is the medical center, which is wicked good. The system itself is terrible and it's a fucking nightmare. But the doctors are the best of the best. I'm gonna just go. Thank you. You can hear church bells. I don't know if you can hear over that exhaust, but there are church bells. We just passed 4 different churches just in one block. Oh, that's the one on the corner I used to go to. It's enormous and gorgeous. That's L Street Church right there. Right down the hill, that street you see down there, that's Main Street. The one we just walked down. City Hall's right there, right on the corner. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is, yeah. That's the City Hall block. And then L Street Church, where they get their meals. And they get to sleep on fucking little mattresses on the floor because the shelter don't let them sleep or be in during the day. That church right there on the corner is the one that had the bells. This is the one I used to go to for a couple of times. I went a couple of times. It was too quiet for us. Alright, there's L Street, where people get a break, but it's not always open. I don't think. Not every day. And that's the church on the corner with the bells. Dude, I'm saying, there's so many fucking churches in the middle of this shit. I don't understand. Alright. Now this is a horrible, shitty rooming house. It's disgusting. It's like a flop house. And there's another one down here called the Elm Court. It's one of the worst. So that's the church. That big, expensive, ornate church. And there's another church. Oh no, it's L Street. That's just the back. Stupid. Okay, so you see that big building right there? They just built that. That's condos. They just got done this year building that. That's condos in the middle of the fucking homeless community. I just can't. They silly. Now that's the courthouse. We're behind the courthouse on Main Street. I mean, yeah, the courthouse is on Main Street. We're on Warren. So that's the Elm Court. That's the condo. That's L Street Church. And that's the fucking courthouse right on Main Street. We're right behind it. This is the court parking lot. Now we're cutting up to Main Street. Now the reason why I'm showing you guys everywhere and like a bunch of these buildings and stuff is so that you can see that the homeless community is literally in the middle of all the government buildings, like the DA, the courthouse, the city hall. Then you have all these churches,